Well, Merry Christmas, Adrian's Forge, and welcome. And today we have, well, just my normal Christmas day. Uh, just walk you through some of the things and what it is I do on Christmas, which for me is just another day. So, I mean, I really can't say much. Uh, but I talk about a few things and do a lot of educating and trying to help you learn. So, we'll see what happens. Let's get this education and fun time started. And don't forget, leave me comments. Let me know what you think. And while you're down there, hit that like button. And let's movie on forward. Woohoo! It is Christmas, December 25th. It is Christmas. It is 11:30. And this is how I spend my Christmas. So first off, we're going to cut some things. And so let's cut. So that's cutting. Next thing I'm going to do is clean up, and you probably don't want to watch that. But then I'm going to go mulch this stuff up to finish its individual projects. So that's at the end, though. So I'm going to move, clean up, and move. Haha, get it? All right, here we are. I kind of have a half plan, kind of, sort of. I'm going to do some, basically, for lack of a better term, just practice. I'm gonna, because I got some videos coming up, you know I do those from time to time. And so this is just practice. These are gonna be practice for two twisted penannular brooches. This is gonna be practice on cutting for the cutting video. I got more penannular brooches just to finish off the set. And I think these guys, this one and this one, are going to end up being little S hooks, and I've got some scrap pieces of 1/4 inch that are going to be the pins. And prepping all of that is part of blacksmithing, obviously. I want this hammer. The other thing that I want to do a brief talk about is you got setup. For example, for what I'm going to do today, I needed to get the vise ready. I needed to pick up my tongs. In this case, there's 2 sets of them. I needed to, well, I just grabbed all of my hammers that are under here. You can't see them. Ta-da! So, and getting everything set up, and of course, we'll also be using the guillotine tool. And this is a public shop, so nothing is ever the way you leave it. So you got to move everything into position. I've got a couple of bending jig system pieces, and you go with it. And basically, we're going to be using the propane forge today. But in the meantime, I'm just going to take these, and I'm remembering, if I'm remembering my spots correctly. Oops, sorry, my bad. I have an even numbered mount. There we go. All right. So, where's my pen? Here is. So I'm going to put them dot and a half, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yes. Should be 4, which would make it 9 right there. and then back 2. Voila. This one's 9, so it's going to be 4.5. Come back 2 1/4, which would make it 7 1/4. And also, this is for a potential art exhibit. So, okay. All right. This one I'm going to put marks on where I'm going to eventually want either A drill or B punch. I haven't decided yet, because it's going to end up being a hook. Let's see. And just kind of rough it. All right. So now that we've got everything marked up and we talked about our tool selection and everything's ready to go, I think we can fire up the baby dragon. So give me a second. Oh, I need to do the bending first. So I'm gonna fire up the dragon, and then I'm gonna, while it's warming up, I'm gonna position you over with the vise. Obviously, because you'll see what I mean. There we go. Lighten it up. Bending. It's bending. And as you can see, you don't always have to do the same direction. This is quite a thing. Cool, I like that. Right. All right, all set. Now that I've got them all twisted, I'm gonna switch over and line you up on the guillotine tool so we can guillotine these. know this, but my baby dragon puts out a little bit of heat.
My brother and his wife and his family are in Michigan right now because that's where his wife's family's from. And he sent me a picture of my middle nephew, who is a freshman in college now, who's a runner, a weightlifter, all that stuff, so in great shape. So he's outside in the lake taking a swim in just his shorts and stuff to cool off after his workout. And it's like, it's December in Michigan. What the heck?
That's where the polar bear thing started, was the Great Lakes in Michigan.
Well, I remember being in, you've heard me complain about the heat. And I think that's when it started, is when I was, just eating a lot, working out a lot. My body was just constantly used to burning calories, so I was always warm.
All right.
So anyway, but that started to change the older I get. There were some nice tight twists there.
Oh, that's warm.
I will text you Jacqueline's number.
Okay.
She is kind of the one who's in charge of marketing and classes, so don't feel like you need to have an introduction to her. Part of her deal is, when someone wants to teach a class, they got to talk to her.
Oh, I would imagine that once I said who I was, it'd be like...
Where'd you get those pliers?
I picked them up off of right here. You were sitting on this table with this pair of pliers.
Huh.
Do they belong over there with your the thhis stuff?
Well, they don't necessarily, but that's where they were, and that's where I was looking. So you can leave them. I guess. Yeah, that explains that.
Well, that's where Jason left him.
Yeah. So if you want to take them over there, you can put them on the desk, and I'll take them there next time. Yeah. Oh. I wonder if I can. Well, enjoy.
Okay, now this is where we come to one of the more whack parts of my life. Now, there's been several mistakes. This is why this is practice. For example, the mistakes that were made these are two 1 twists. They should be both 1.5 twists. Now I'm going to fix that, and if this was a prototype video, that would have been my mistake, not following instructions. But I'll fix this one, and no, it won't be in the prototyping video. This one, we'll do it right next time, and you'll see what happens. The long one, for some reason, I thought this was going to work right. It didn't. So it would need an 1.5 inches added to its total length of base stock. And this one would have come out perfect had I followed the instruction, had I followed the strain, followed everything that I was supposed to do. So what that means is that 8 inches, 7.5 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches, more than likely 10.5 inches is going to be the next set. So, I'm not sure if I can fix this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because it's just kind of in a really weird stage. That's how things go sometimes. Anyway, don't forget that you want to know what the next episode is going to be, because you had so much fun with me on Christmas. hit that subscribe and notify button, and I'll see you next time. And remember, you're wonderful people.